Welcome to the Flipside. I'm Sam.
I'm Jessie.
And we are here for a live review. Now, the concept behind having a live review is so that you may take part in said review. It is not just me telling you how the game is and then giving my opinion about the game. You can ask questions. You can do a number of different things. Just ask that you behave. That's all. That's all. That's all. Now, Jessie is a new fixture on these. She has a different work schedule now. So maybe she'll start popping up on some of these a little bit more frequently.
And maybe not.
Maybe not. It depends. See. But this is one that we've played together, and we've played with other people as well. And so one of the things that I usually do for the live review is we, of course, engage with the chat, which I will do so in just a few moments. One thing that we're going to do a little bit different today, because I think it works well with this kind of game, we're just going to show you how to play it by playing it. And then we'll talk about what we think about it after that, and that will be our review. So it's kind of like a live play / review. So instead of me just telling you how, we'll show you how.
I'm in.
Yep, that's how it goes. So who's in the chat? Let's see here. Tom is here. That's it. Hi, Tom. Just the three of us. No, I'm just kidding. There's 8 people watching, it looks like. But we are going to be taking a look at this one right here, Tasso Banana. Tasso Banana. Now, I don't know what Tasso Banana means.
I just looked up Tasso because I wasn't sure. But it didn't really make sense with
I did notice that it was designed by a Korean, and I believe it comes from a Korean company. So I'm wondering if Tasso is a Korean word, but I don't know. I have no idea. Live playthrough on Wednesdays. Not necessarily always. Not necessarily always. This is just something I thought it would be easier just to show you how to play it. And we'll talk about, the rules are like super simple. It's not difficult at all. So it does go from 2 to 6 players, and it's not supposed to last very long at all.
I think it's referred to the yew tree because it said something in there about the yew. I remember that word, Y-E-W. Type of evergreen. Don't put it on the yew leaf or something.
The banana leaves.
Oh, I thought it said yew.
A yew tree isn't a banana tree, I don't think.
I don't know. I don't know what Tasso means. We're going to just call it a word.
We're just going to go with it. Well, one of the things that I wanted to talk about, and we'll talk about it later, is what I just showed you. The box is magnetic closure, and it is the box, the rules, and the playing surface. Everything, you put it in a Ziploc bag, and then you basically just put that bag inside this box, and you fold this box up just like so, and you stick it on your shelf. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. But we'll talk about that in a little bit. Al Hernandez is here. What's up, Al? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. All right, so let me go ahead and just set up the board.
Oof.
There's that.
That was hard.
That was real hard. But another thing that you can do, and it says to make it more difficult, to provide yourself a little bit more of a challenge, it gives you these 3 banana leaves. And you can place these randomly on the board. And this provides another rule, one singular rule, that you can't, your bananas, when you place them, cannot touch banana leaves. So we're just going to put these out here in some random format and move it out a little bit, and now we're ready to go. In order to begin the game, you take the bananas that come in the game, and let's go ahead and go down to the table here, and we will show those off. Dadgummit, let me change this. That's why I moved that up here. Anyway, boom, there we go. So these are the bananas that you get, and these are larger than I thought they were, and they're actually showing their age. Look at that. See, you're getting some brown spots on there. I'm just kidding. I have no idea where that came from. I think it's the only one that has brown spots in it. So we must have left that one.
Yeah.
No, I'm going to use that. We're going to make banana
I was going to say,
pudding
don't use that one on them.
Anyway, these are a lot larger than I thought they were going to be. Just looking at the
when you first opened the box.
yeah, opening the box. These were chunky. These are chunky little bananas. So I like them. Anyway,
banana.
so here's the rules. Okay, so in order to set up the game, you unfold the box, and we did that, and we leave the banana leaves on the board. You've been hanging around 4-year-olds too much.
I know, we gotta touch everything and move it.
Right. So how do you play? On your turn, you're basically going to either place a banana directly on the board, and you can place it basically anywhere you want to, except if you're using the banana leaves, you can't touch a banana leaf, and you can't touch other bananas that are already on the board, and it has to set on this board. It can't touch the table, but you can put it to where it's hanging off the edge of the board as long as it's not touching the table. All right? Now, you can do that, or you can stack. So if there's like a banana that's like this and another banana that's like this, you can stack a banana on the two. But that's the only time that you can touch other bananas when you're stacking it. And the other thing is that if, like for example, if there was something like this, I would not be able to stack here because you can't stack on a banana that's already supporting another banana. All right, so that's the other rule. So when you're on your turn, you can place a banana onto the board, or you can stack a banana on two other bananas that are not already supporting other bananas. How many times can you say bananas?
I don't know.
That's exactly what we're going. It's going to turn into a drinking game for some people, I bet you. All right, so the last thing that we have to talk about is what happens if when you place a banana out there and it falls. Basically, you can get to a spot where you're going to basically let go of the banana. And if that letting go of the banana causes it and possibly other bananas to fall, you have to take that banana back, any bananas that fell, and the last person that went gives you one of their bananas. Then you can try again. All right? So the only time that the game's going to progress, basically, from turn to turn is when you say, okay, I'm done. All right? Now, the goal of the game is just to simply get rid of all of your bananas. It's to lose your bananas. There you go. That's it.
You forgot something.
What did I forget?
When you stack a banana on top of two other bananas, you get to take a turn.
I thought I said that.
You did not.
Okay, well, that's fine. Yes, she is correct. Whenever you stack a banana on two other bananas like that, you can take another turn.
Thanks.
And if that second turn, you stack another banana on two other turns, you can take another turn. So you can continuously take turns as long as you're stacking bananas. Yeah, that's correct. That's it. All right, ladies, go first.
Cool.
That was really close to touching another banana.
I did not.
Banana leaf. I'm going to go here. Go ahead. Go ahead, set me up. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Sucker.
You could go for the double there.
Nope. I'm going right there. Why do you keep going out like that?
Because then I want you to do, but I don't know.
I'm going to go like this.
See, he has like strategy. I don't actually have
my turn.
strategy.
You better back up off me.
You get to
I'm
go
going to go
again.
over here like that.
Cool story.
Makes it really hard.
See?
What are you doing?
Okay, move. Because you told me I couldn't go over here, but everywhere I go, you're going to go somewhere. So there. I don't think you can reach anywhere.
Maybe.
I just flung a banana.
I'm just going to go right there. That was the aged banana.
Oh, it is.
Go ahead, try it.
No, I can't. No.
let's see. Let me get back over to where I can see chat. Vanessa's here. Hello, everyone.
Hey,
Wow,
Vanessa.
totally blown off. Yes, I did. I totally blew you off. But you know why? It's because I saw Al said hello, and then I started teaching the game, and Vanessa then popped up.
Oh.
And so I didn't see you were there. There are 13 people here, yet no one is chatting. Why all the lurking? I'm engrossed in his review.
Oh, I know.
He said to behave. If you have nothing to say, come, Mr. Tallyman Banana. As if that ever stopped you before, Eric. Looks like this game is a re-implementation of a game called Tasso from 2004, which is where it gets its name. There you go. Sam already
there you
He
go.
lost his bananas. That's correct.
I mean, we've already
All right,
lost.
have you gone?
I did. I went
You
there.
went? Oh, you went there. I'm going to see if this will work. It will not. All right, so I have to take this one back, and I have to take one from you, and I get to take a turn again. So fine. I'm going to go here like this. Come on, I'm lining it up for you, making it easy.
I'll do that one for you.
Go again.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Come, Mr. Tallyman, tally me banana. And I'm just going to go in my head for, wow. Oh, you got that one.
I do. I think I need to take off my bracelet.
You got that one, and then I'll give you one of mine. There you go, and you can try again. Oh, wait, you got to talk. You got to take this one off as well.
Oh, cool.
But see, you placed that one, which caused this one to fall off, so that's why you had to take both of those
Bracelet
back.
caused it to fall off,
Well,
technically.
that's your fault, not
Yes,
mine.
I'm not disagreeing. I just took it off.
I'm going to
Take the same pot I did.
I'm not going to take the exact same.
Yes, you are.
I'm going to
You
go.
dig the same spot.
I'm going to go like this.
Cool.
Then I'm going to go. No, I'm not going to do it.
Do it.
No.
You have better dexterity than
I
me.
will do that, however.
Oh, that's pretty
And
good.
then I'm just gonna...
Oh, you can't use a banana that's already supporting another banana.
That's correct. You can't use a banana that's already supporting another banana. And you can't touch another banana, so I'm going to put this one right here. And the dotted line is the boundary.
Right. I don't know about this. I'm not very good at this. And you give me one.
This is an easy game.
This is a very easy game for Sam.
It's easy for me to lose my bananas.
Stack these over here.
That's good.
Sam's down to like very few bananas. I have quite a few.
I started with very few bananas, so...
You started with less? Cheater.
No, I just started with fewer.
Cheater. That's not going to work. Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
it absolutely works. It absolutely works. Even this might work.
No, it won't. I just tried that.
You did not.
I literally did.
You did? I'm going to try.
Did not.
All right, give me one back. I get to try again, so I'm just going to go right here like that. Go ahead. Here, let me give that back to you. Go ahead, try again.
Oh my gosh.
My fingers would hate this one. You know, usually you stacked that one, so you go again.
Uh-huh. The canaries.
And oh, that's tempting. That is so tempting. I don't think it'll work. Super tempting though. That's not gonna work either. Dang it. There you go.
Thanks.
I have 3 bananas left. How many do you have
like
left?
42.
There aren't 42 bananas in the game. What did you just do? Here, I'm going to give you one of my 3. There you go. Oh, whoa, hey, lady.
Sounding.
No, I don't know about that.
There.
Wow. Not only are you going to cheat, you're going to cheat with the piece you made fall.
Yes.
Awesome. This is not supposed to be out here. You have to take that one too. What is wrong
I'm
with
not
you?
taking that one. That didn't fall.
It fell out. It fell out of the area. Weirdo. Now I'm going to try this. Crap. All right, give me one of yours. I get to go again.
Go again, please.
No, I'm not going to do that one. That won't work. That won't work. That probably won't work. This probably won't work.
I don't know. That doesn't work at all. I tried.
I'm going to do this.
Doesn't work.
Dang it! The heck? That's what I get for getting cocky. Your turn,
Oh gosh. it makes
banana
me laugh.
mistress.
Banana mistress. I don't know about that. See, but you want to try, but it won't work.
Never heard of a service berry? What is that?
What?
We also have a service berry tree, which does produce edible fruit, but the birds gobble them before we can get to them. Tom says we have a banana tree in our backyard. What are you doing?
Drop 'em.
What happened? Okay, well, there you go. There you go. Try again.
It slipped out of my hand.
Stop dropping them.
I didn't even.
Weirdo. All right, here we go. I'm going to try to get rid of some of my bananas.
I'm clearly just collecting bananas over
There we
here.
go. And then that's supporting this one. Technically, that is not supporting that one. Nut bag. Okay. Give me one of yours. I gotta keep trying here. So we're gonna do this. That's not cool. That's like super janky.
Johnny Janky.
Do that.
Oh my.
And then we're gonna do that.
Is that over the line?
No, it's not touching over the
Oh,
line.
come now. It looks over the line to me.
All right, hold on. The heck? There, and then that's supporting, so I can't do that. All right, I'm just gonna go right there like that.
Cool.
Still have 3 bananas.
I have like 32 still.
Blame it on the MS, Jesse.
I do. That's what I was going to
Philip
say.
Zomberg. I made it. Can't spell banana without singing the song. This
Banana. I stacked one. Look.
is banana. What? You stacked something?
Banana, na, 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 na.
Service berries are small native trees of the Northeast U.S., says the arborist.
Terrible idea.
Okay, keep going. How many do you have now? 15? 4? 4? It's 4-3. See, she's a shark. Come on. Take another. Oh, that was a wimp move. Whimper, 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 whimper. What am I gonna do?
You're going to go right there.
I'm gonna go right here.
No, that one's supporting.
Huh? No? Oh, it is, isn't it?
You're going to go right there. And I'll just hand you one of my bananas.
No, I'm gonna get it this time. In your faces. Nope, not doing that. Definitely not doing
There.
that one. Stop shaking the table, you destructionist.
I am not shaking. This is a game topper. You can't shake it.
You absolutely can with this game, that's for sure.
What you doing?
Wishing that you would stay away from me. I'm doing that. Go ahead. I've got one left.
One left?
And I'm going to give it to you, and I'm going to win.
Probably.
I'm not even touching the table anymore.
That's valid. Okay, I'm going to set up a nice little...
Ken Albert is here. What's up, what's up?
Okay.
Does it go by any other name, VG?
Oh, I put it on a leaf.
That's kind of wrong. So what are the OG Tasso game pieces shaped like? I have no idea.
Well, I put it on a leaf, so I have to move it, and you have to give me one.
That means I win.
What a surprise.
I called it. I told you.
You said I was a shark.
I know.
So,
That's why you did. That's why you lost, just so that I would be wrong about calling you a shark.
I don't think
That's
so.
why you lost.
Now, this one over here literally like fell out of my hand. I wasn't even ready to place it.
All right, so now that I won, I want to try something.
Okay.
I want to see if I can get this one to go. I don't think I can. Nope.
Nope, definitely
Glad I
not.
didn't try it. All right, so basically you can play without these banana leaf tiles.
I was good because then I forgot about that, and then I was like, why is this not sitting straight? But it was like a little bit on.
Yeah. So that's about that. That's how you play Tasso Banana. And yes, this was a game that was originally published as, I believe, who said that? David? Was that David?
Probably. Tom.
No. Yeah, David Brownlee said it. Yeah, it was, it re-implemented another game, basically. Let me go back to...
Oh.
Dun, dun, dun. Let me just do this. I'm gonna do that because then I'll be able to go here and then there. So it does re-implement Tasso, and it looks like Tasso is just wooden sticks. Looks like it was just wooden sticks, which seems like it's too easy.
Right.
Because you're just stacking sticks at that point. The fact that these are like, yeah, she can't even play right with him. The fact that these are like bananas and they have that curvature and you can put them any way you want to, they are slick. They are slick. Yeah. So there's not a whole lot of like friction on the banana. So you could see something that's like super... Oh, that'll definitely work. And nope, it'll slide right off. Yep. So I kind of like these better than the sticks that are here. But let me go ahead and show the screen just so that you guys can see it. Screen capture. Yes, very good, very good. Window, configure, Google Chrome. Okay, yes. So here's what the original the original game Tasso looked like, and it kind of just gives you an idea how it started off and all of that kind of stuff. So, oh wow, it looks like they used to use bigger blocks too, but then you have the regular. Looks like that looks like it's a like a designer edition or something like that. But anyway, Tasso is what this re-implements, but this is called Tasso Banana. And it looks like there's also a Tasso Safari, where it has a whole bunch of different shapes. That looks interesting. But it looks like that Jim Blow Company, Jolly Thinkers, Open Play, yeah. These are
look, I made a sunflower.
No, you arranged a bunch of bananas in a circle.
In a sunflower.
That's not a sunflower. But anyway, you get the idea. So we're going to talk about Tasso Banana, though. It's a 6.4. Goes for 2 to 6 players. And it looks like this was made in Korea. This version was in Korea, but it is being distributed by 25th Century Games there. And 25th Century Games is the ones that sent it to us. So that's why we put it in the description that way. All right, so what are your general final thoughts on the game there?
Well, I love these bananas.
You love the bananas.
I like the pieces. They're very fun.
The component quality is very high.
Really nice.
Yeah. These are, I was pleasantly surprised
Is it really?
at how large these bananas actually are. But they're not unwieldy either.
No.
So that's a good thing. My nose itches, I'm sorry.
I know. Me.
But I
I love
think
these big bananas.
after looking at the older version, I think this is definitely better than.
Oh yeah, that's sticks.
Definitely better than. And because I like the added challenge of stacking this weird shaped object on top of other weird shaped objects.
Totally.
Looks like Tasso Safari kind of took that even further down the road, where they have a lot of weird shapes
Nice.
in Tasso Safari. But this one, I like it because it does have enough flat edges to where you can stack them in a number of different ways. You can, if you aren't like chronically anxious.
Not anxious. You just
See,
can't.
look, you can do a number of different things
You
with it.
can't.
Anyway, yeah, component quality is really good for this one. While we're talking about component quality, I will mention the
board
box.
is really cool.
Well, it's the box.
Yeah.
The box board. This box board is really cool. I love magnetic closure boxes. I do really enjoy that. I will say, however, that when you put the bananas back into this, it can be a little unwieldy. You have to kind of smush this bag to get it to a spot where it will fit inside this again.
Right.
Now, I also have just done it this way, where
Pour the bananas in.
well, it's. I don't know that I would want. I would not trust the magnetic closure because it isn't a very strong one. I mean, it is holding it together, but it doesn't take much to open that box. So what I would do is leave it like that. I would put all the stuff in here and then drop the bag in. And that seems to work a lot better than putting everything in the bag
And
wrapping the box around it. So
That's the only way I've tried, so that
yeah.
makes more sense.
So this is a cool idea.
I like this though.
And it also cuts down on production.
Production
Because you
materials.
don't have to make a separate board.
Or separate rules.
You don't
It's
have
all
to have a
included.
bigger box.
Yep.
And any of that kind of stuff. You don't have to print out your rules because everything's right there.
Totally.
So this was ingenious. I thought this
Yeah, I
was
like that.
a great idea.
Yeah.
And I think it was awesome idea. So that's pretty much component quality.
Yep.
I think these things here, I could have done without these. I didn't mind them. I don't think it's necessary, but it's an easy add as well.
Well, what I wonder is, could you put them, if you're putting them randomly, could you put something so that they're vertical? No, they won't stay.
Well, I mean, all it
I'm just
says.
trying to see if that would make it harder.
Sure.
You know,
No, I get that. But
if these were like,
it just says to make the game more challenging, you place up to 3 banana leaves on the board before starting. You could do that, but that basically just makes a space of the board that you're probably not going to be able to use.
right.
So
then you'd have to build more around
Yeah.
it and around the edges, so it would have to get trickier.
No, I think that works. I think you
Maybe.
could do that, but it doesn't say that. But
Right.
because it just says you place
them
up to 3
randomly.
banana leaves on the board before starting. So you could put them in any configuration.
Right.
So, but that would work.
Right. If you were to.
Let's see if we have any questions here. We probably don't. It's pretty straightforward.
Pretty straightforward game.
It is. Could you play this game with actual bananas?
Ugh.
Yes, you could.
We could be a bigger scale Tasso Banana.
I mean, you could. You could play, but first of all, I think that that would be more expensive than buying the game. Because I think this game is like $15. I think you'd have to buy more than. Well, how many did we start with?
bananas did
I
we
have
start with?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
tells you
6,
how many.
7, 8, 9, 10,
36
12,
wooden banana pieces.
14, 16,
It says it on the box.
18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28.
It says 36.
I only have 28
36
outside of the
wooden
bag.
banana pieces.
outside of the bag. She said 28, 30, 32, 34, 36.
It has 36 bananas.
36 bananas. So how many bananas come in a bunch?
6.
Usually about 5 or 6 bananas come in a bunch.
Sure.
Are you okay?
Yes.
So you'd have to buy 6 bunches of bananas. Is that more than $15 right now?
I don't think. Maybe. I don't know.
And you're talking about a really short shelf life for your game at that point because they're going to go rotten.
The thing
Then
about
you can
real
make a
bananas
bunch of
is
banana
they
bread.
actually are not as slick.
You could make a bunch of banana bread, and then
Yes,
you
you
could
could.
slice up the banana bread and continue to place tasso with banana bread. So you could possibly do that. That's
We can
silly.
extend.
But, and I know
guess
that
if you
was a
played it
silly
with-
question.
If you played it with real bananas, you could play it on a bigger scale.
Yeah. The bananas are cooler. The original did have sticks. Fruit reminds me of a combo of a blueberry and a raspberry. Very tasty. Vanessa's still talking about these service berries. Her and Tom are fascinated with service berries,
Is
apparently.
that from the word UYW? Is that
No, it's like a kind of tree.
with service berries?
They're called service berries. And Tom asked if they, and they're having their own little conversation.
That's good. It's
So
called
that's fine.
community.
That's fine. Al says milk, bananas, ice, and chocolate powder, little sugar in a blender. Amazing. I would agree with that. That sounds amazing. Tasso is basically Lincoln Log game. That is very true. Mini 2x4s. My son bought me a new 25th century game last night called Mythicals. 2-player components and cards are amazing. Dual layer boards. Keep your eyes open. We'll play soon. Very quick game. Ah, all right. Mythicals. I'll keep my eye open for that. It sounds cool. My concern with that box is that it wouldn't stay together. It actually does stay together. It stays together very well once you have it all clasped. Now we've taken this to the last 2 game nights that we've had, and it did not come apart.
Right.
But I think what she might be talking about is not using the plastic, the Ziploc.
Right. If you just put them in loose.
I would also be wary
Leery, yeah, I
of
would.
that happening because of other
Now you've
boxes.
lost bananas.
Yeah, exactly. Now you can't play the game and you're out $15. Real bananas won't work. You've been told not to play with your food, David says. Told you. 6 bundles is like $7, I think. Really? But still, you can't get past the shelf life. So I mean,
You
even
got 2 weeks.
you know, one
if
of
you're
our
buying
one of our bananas has already started browning.
We did have one that started browning. I don't know what happened.
And we've had this for like 3 or 4 months now. So only one banana is starting to show age after 3 or 4 months. Good luck with that with real bananas. But it's okay to play Frogger with real frogs. Ew.
Ew.
I mean, technically, as we're on the food theme, that could produce a dish of frog legs. It could. Bananas aren't food until you open them. Would you agree with that? I mean, that's pretty much
Sure,
true
but
of
that's like most things.
that's true of cows,
Oranges and-
chickens. That's anything. It's not beef until you open the cow. I mean,
Go back to your review.
I'm just saying
Quit
real
chit-chatting.
bananas, and then after you make shakes for everyone. There you go. That could work.
See, we can tie in me cooking with the game.
The tree conversation ended a while ago. You're just slow reading the chat. What Tom said, Vanessa says. Geez, you're like a brother and sister, you bunch of jerks.
Wow.
Yeah, wow is
I
right.
like these people.
Okay, so
I like the components.
yeah, the components is good.
It's fast.
The box is good.
Yes.
It is a fast game.
Yes.
BGG will tell you it's only 15 minutes. it'll probably take you longer than that, especially if you have more people.
6 people would be kind of, I mean, because you'd be passing bananas back and forth around.
Yeah, it could go longer than that, but 15 is just an arbitrary number.
Yeah.
Well, not an arbitrary number. It's probably like an average amount of time that it took for most of the games that they did in playtesting. So
Right.
just take that to mean this is a fast game. It's not going to be an hour or two to play this game. This is going to be done very quick palate cleanser, an appetizer or a dessert, one of those 3 rolls that'll fall right into it. Now, dexterity games are usually not my thing because I got meat hooks for fingers, just like what Karen was saying earlier. Her fingers would not do well with this game. That's generally how that feels. You saw what Jessie was struggling with.
I just dropped things.
Yeah, she just dropped
Like that.
things.
That was not
but
intentional.
that is the thing. It does say that if it drops and
You
knocks
drop-
things
yeah.
off, then you have to pick the stuff
That's
up
valid.
and go at it again. But at least it does give you the opportunity to try again
Yeah,
on
like
your
that.
turn. It's
Yeah.
not like, oh, I screwed up. Now I got to
No.
wait for everybody else to
Or
go
everyone
again.
gives me a banana and, you know.
Yeah. Well, it's only ever the last person that
Right.
played before you, not everybody. But so it is a fast game. It is something that is a good icebreaker because
Yeah, it
it
was
has
easy.
that banana.
Easy to teach.
That banana theme. It's very simple to teach. It's very simple to play. Most dexterity games are, because dexterity games are kind of universal on that, right? But I think this is one that kind of stands out on its own. There are a lot of dexterity games out there, but I think this one's just quirky enough,
Yeah,
and
that's
it
fun.
has a lot of the wow factors in it that make it a little bit more approachable, I guess
Totally
you could
fun.
say.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Scott Drew says, still behaving. Derek says, sure, and bananas aren't boomerangs until you throw them. Apparently, bananas can be whatever you want. Accidents happened. I overflowed a tank today, so things could be worse than dropping wooden bananas. There's always things worse than dropping bananas, because even dropped bananas are still useful. So you're good at this.
I'm really good at dropping these pieces.
But, so this is...
Tasso Banana.
Yeah, Tasso Banana. It's a very fun game. It's not difficult to play, and it's got good component quality.
Totally good.
And I'm pretty sure that I'm just going to look it up real quick. Tasso Banana, Banana, Bing. Yeah, we're talking 14 bucks, 15, 14, 14.47. So $15 is right there. 25th Century Game has it listed on their website for $20. So anywhere from 15 to $20, you can pick it up on another site. Noble Knight has it for $17.95. Gamers Roll has it for $14.95. Atomic Empire has it for $15.99. So this is one of those things. I don't think that we'll probably not take it to game night irregularly, but I think this is one that is probably going to be a staple of game night. We can, like, I could see taking Hamster Roll and this and just having those be starters most of the time. Or things like this. It doesn't necessarily have to be this, but I'm just trying to say that's the role that this game could fall into.
It is, definitely.
So,
Get you warmed up.
Yeah, it just kind of gets your juices flowing as far as
I like it.
Thinking on a very small scale and then wanting to play something else. It's a good one. I like it. So I'm going to give this one 2 thumbs up.
2 thumbs up for me.
2 thumbs up for her
You
as
should
well.
get it because even with my MS, which makes things, my hands are numb, so I can't really feel anything. I can't really feel anything in my hands.
I think she's using her MS as a
it's really
reason to
fun.
be destructive. That's what she's doing.
No, I'm not. It's coincidental that it's destructive.
Oh, it's coincidental. It's a coincidence. I like throwing bananas around.
No, that one shot out. I didn't do that. But it's fun. I know that when I play a dexterity game, I'm gonna probably lose because I can't feel anything in my hands, and I'm just randomly putting things. But I have a good time, so that's why I give it 2 thumbs up because I think you should get it. It's an easy game to have on your shelf.
Yep.
It's affordable. You can bring it to game night and get the games going. Start from there.
Tasso Banana.
Tasso Banana.
2 thumbs up from both of us. So that's a pretty high praise. Go check it out. Another brain burner, just like Jenga. No, it doesn't feel like Jenga at all.
It doesn't. Jenga is like stressy and thinky.
Well, no.
It's like strategy.
I wouldn't say it's stinky, but it's
definitely not.
It's the opposite. You're stacking in this. You're deconstructing in Jenga.
Yeah.
I guess you're also stacking in Jenga too. You're deconstructing at the bottom and stacking on top.
Jenga just feels more thinky.
Yep. But just get it out, Eric, before you explode.
Oh dear.
No, he's probably wants to make some old fart joke about bananas. That's probably what he wants to do. That's probably what he wants to do. He wants to make some off color.
No.
It would be funny. It just wouldn't. It would be off color for
You
Chad.
would not.
Yeah, I think he would. All right, well,
that's
we're going to
Tasso
get on
Banana.
out of here. That's Tasso Banana. Go check it out, 25th Century's website or any of your other online stores, or maybe it's at your FLGS. Go check it out and pick it up. We're going to get out of here, though. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate you, even you, Eric. We appreciate you behaving yourself as well. That was amazing.
Banana.
I swear. It's like living with a minion.
Banana. Banana.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, we're out of here. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you guys and gals. On the flip side, come back tomorrow for solo mode day. I have not decided yet what I'm going to play. I have a couple of games kicking around in my head that I'm going to try, but
Hey, guess what? I can't be here because it's solo mode.
That is true. All right, peeling off. Bye, all.
Oh, that was good.
Ah, Eric says. See you later.